Good morning everyone. Today we are going to learn chemistry practical, applied chemistry practical under subject code 22202. Today we are going to perform experiment number 4, that is the alkalinity of water sample. Water is generally neutral in a nature. What is meaning of the neutral? The pH is 7. It is not acidic, it is not alkaline. But when water is obtained from the different resources, there are some impurities are dissolved in the water. Due to that, water is become slightly acidic or the slightly alkaline. This water we can use for the drinking purpose. But when we are using alkaline water for the drink boilers in a various industry, it will cause a harm. So how it will cause a harm? As the water boiler is required for the textile industry, paper industry, sugar industry, pharmaceuticals, for the various purposes. As a engineers, you are going to deal with the manufacturing process. So you must know what are the advantages of the alkaline water if we use for the industry. If we use such a alkaline hard water in a boiler, it will cause a corrosion, caustic embrittlement, that is due to the sodium present, scale and a sludge formation. So today we are going to perform how much water is alkaline. Means what is the alkalinity of water. We require following apparatus for performing the practical: burette, conical flask, beaker, pipette, HCl 0.01 normal to find out alkalinity of water, that is the basicity of water. Two indicators we are going to use: phenolphthalein and a methyl orange. Alkalinity of is the measure of ability of water to neutralize the acid. It means the total content of this substance in which causes the increased OH minus ion concentration, which is obtained due to the dissolution or dissociation of hydroxyl molecule. Alkalinity of water is due to the presence of OH minus, HCO3 and CO3 2 minus. We are going to determine the alkalinity by using a methyl orange as an indicator and a phenolphthalein as an indicator. So we are getting the two endpoint. The first endpoint is called as a phenolphthalein indicator. Second one is called as a methyl orange indicator. See this is called as a burette. In this we are going to fill the 0.01 normal HCl. Here we are taking the water sample and we will observe what are the color changes. First, in a conical sample we taken a water sample, and as water sample is alkaline, when we are adding the phenolphthalein, that solution is become pink. So in this pink solution we are going to add drop wise HCl, hydrochloric acid, from the burette till it become colorless, till the color is disappear, pink color disappear, and a point where the pink color disappear, that reading we are going to note down. This is called as a phenolphthalein endpoint. For the methyl orange indicator, we are going to put a methyl orange. So when we are adding a methyl orange, it becomes yellow in color, and we are going to add HCl till it becomes orange in color. The reading at which it changes a color, it is called as methyl orange endpoint. We are going to use burette only one time filled while performing these two endpoint. This is the burette which is having a knob and we are filled with 0.01 normal HCl. This is the conical flask. We are taking a water sample. First we are going to add phenolphthalein. Color changes to the pink. And we are going to add a burette solution till it becomes colorless. For the next endpoint we are going to add a methyl orange. So conical flask become yellow in color, and we are going to add HCl till it become a orange in color. This is the procedure, we already followed that. This is the observation table. When we are neutralizing the water for the phenolphthalein indicator at 1.4 and 1.3 ml, solution is become colorless. So it is called as a P, that is your phenolphthalein endpoint. In this we are going to add methyl orange. Solution is changes to yellow color. So again we are going to add 0.0 normal HCl, that is the burette solution. Drop wise we are continuing the burette same way. We are not going to fill the burette till 0 marks for the second observation. So at 4.2 we will observe that solution changes color yellow to orange. So we will write down end point is 4.2. We will use this for the calculation to determine how much exactly OH minus are present in a water, and CO3 2 minus, that is a carbonate present in the water. Why this is important? If we know how much amount of hydroxyl and carbonate is present in the water, accordingly we can neutralize it. If it is a 28 milligram of hydroxyl is present, we will add equivalent amount of acid to get it neutralized, and we will use a neutral water for the boilers. Some practical related question answers that we already explained in a theory. Thank you so much class. Thank you so much.